So we got Proto Avian, MPD, and Cobble Shell. Can I kill Cobble Shell with this team? Probably not. Maybe. Let's see here. I'll start with the Imp. Imp is good versus MPD, but yeah, Cobble Shell is a problem. So he's probably going to swap me, won't he? What's my lowest health pet? Oh, it's going to be the Shrieker. Okay. So there's the swap. He could have pressed Whirlwind Dance, so I didn't want to try Juke. Let's go for a Soul Rush. Strong damage versus the Flyer. I think we'll take his racial easily. Oh, we got a stun too. Oh, but he got a stun too. Okay. That's fine. So the Whirlwind Dance is gone. And the Flying Racial is gone. I'm not sure if I want to go for Immolation. I think I just want to go for Nethergate. I think ideally what I want to try to do is AoE his Snail with Primal Cry. And then that's my best chance of being able to kill him later on. I don't think I'll ever be able to kill that snail, but maybe once his heal's on cooldown, then maybe. I mean, these pets have decent attack power, just not really any great beast damage. I'm honestly just better off, I think. Well, let's see here. Let's go for Immolation. Hopefully I didn't go too late. I was thinking. So he's going to swap me back into Shrieker, and then I can take out the Flyer here. I'm not worried about that MPD because I have fantastic counter. But that snail, I'm not sure why he's not just bringing in the MPD. Like, that's his best matchup versus the Shrieker. So he'll probably go for damage of some sort. We can block all of that Rock Barrage with Spirit Spikes. I'm not sure what he has in this first slot, but either way, if he hits me with it, he's going to take some recoil damage. Let's go for Soul Rush because it's the most dam. It can't stun him, but okay. He takes some nice recoil damage there, so that's going to force the heal. If he doesn't heal, he's going to die. Alright, so heals on cooldown. Oh, it's the HH, so he doesn't heal as much. I can maybe... Is it worth going for damage here? I don't think I'm going to outdamage... I don't think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm definitely not going to outdamage his healing. The question is, can I keep him below 100% HP? I think I might be able to. I'm not going to have much value saving Shrieker for later, so I'll just stay in now. And just try to maybe keep him from topping off. Yeah, so he's not full HP after that heal because he's running the HH. Ooh, we got a nice crit there. I'm going to die, though. Okay. Let's bring in the Leviathan Hatchling. So 324. It might be worth going for a Poison Spit. First of all, he might... I would suspect he's going to bring in the MPD here. I'm going to go for Poison Spit. Another crit. I don't think I would have won this without these crits versus the snail. I'm surprised he's not swapping out a snail. Let's go for a Primal Cry. Okay. Go for a Poison Spit in case he's weird and decides to swap at 1% HP. Oh, by the way, I have this add-on working. Thank you, Rosqo. So the new version, for anybody who didn't know, it's not Battle Pet Battle Stats anymore. I'll leave the link in the comments. It's the first add-on listed. It's called Battle Pet Battle UI Tweaks. So it's a weird name, but yeah, fantastic. Fantastic add-on. I can show that. So if you're wondering how do I see the percent of his health, it is the new version. Same author for add-ons. Oops, I don't think I meant to do that. Yeah, it's called Battle Pet Battle UI Tweaks. Fantastic add-on. The main thing I care about is what health percentage are they at, but there's some other like useful features. So you could see I was hovering over his health, and you can see how much health or how much damage you need to do, both to yourself or the enemy, before you reach a certain threshold, like say 25% or 50%, which isn't as useful, but definitely could come in handy at some point. So yeah, nice little quality of life add-on. So the MPD got a decoy. The snail's a big problem because that thing is very tanky, lots of healing. And what was the other pet? Just kind of a random flyer. I mean, it's annoying, but let's see here. So we have 3 decoy breakers on this team. Do I have enough damage to kill the snail? Well, he does take big damage from Great Sting. And then the flyer, well, I have a critter for the flyer, so he can't get stunned. And then my void glower is faster than his flyer, right? So the proto-avian fledgling. He runs PS, right? PS is 293. That's awkward. We have a speed tie with a Wailing Lasher. What is my Wailing Lasher useful for, honestly? He's slower than the MPD. I guess he does strong damage to Cobbleshell, and he takes weak damage from his attack. He's basically just here to support the Great Sting and Poison Protocol. This team is kind of gimmicky, but it might actually be able to beat that last team. These 2 pets are faster than the MPD. 1v1, they're just not that great, though. I guess maybe the Void Glower could... Well, it's not really going to be a 1v1, because, see, I have Great Sting and Poison Protocol and Cyclone. I could get a lot of AoE damage into him. I feel like this team, as gimmicky as it is, would actually have a fighting chance if I get a rematch. Put together some fun teams with some of these pets Michael Leo wanted to see. They're all kind of gimmicky, but... see if we can get some fun wins here. Indigo, Anomalous, Death Sting, Scorpid. Well, that's not good. What could possibly fight Indigo at the end? Maybe I can out AoE him. I don't think this is going to be a win, but I'll see what I can do. I think most likely what I want to do here is probably start with the Damp Scrat, because he's going to be like the worst option versus Indigo in the end. Okay, let's go for a Chomp. And then we can take advantage of his weather. Go for a Great Sting. My Wailing Lasher doesn't take extra dot duration from Great Sting and Poison Protocol, but he's so low HP it almost doesn't really matter. This is a bad matchup. I don't see any way he's going to find a way to lose this. Maybe if like all of my Cyclones land and crit. That's about it. Okay, let's go for Uncanny Luck. Maybe, I mean, hey, I have a 30% crit chance. Technically, anything could happen. Let's see, power speed. I am faster than Indigo. Or than Anomalous. Hmm. Let's just go for a chomp. I don't want to manually swap into Void Glower. My damp scrat's just going to die on the backline anyways. Okay. 165. I can actually kill Anomalous here before he hits me. I should do that. I'm not really able to take advantage of my Uncanny Luck with Cyclone, but maybe I played this wrong. Maybe I should have started with the Void Glower and... No, I don't know. It's not much I can't do, honestly. We'll go for Cyclone while we have the buffed hit chance. Surely, right? That has to be the move. Oh, if I just had anything else besides the Wailing Lasher, I actually maybe could have beat him with this team, or with this combo. I just need something that can fight an Indigo. But I have a couple meme Armageddon teams I can try out next. Since I think this is probably a loss, there's a good chance I get a rematch versus him. And let's see here, do I try to save the Void Glower for later? It doesn't really matter. Wait a minute. Well, he's gonna die to the dot, isn't he? Is he? Is he gonna die to the dot? What if I pass? And then he survives. Oh, the Cyclone missed. What I was trying to do was try to get a feed off on this Death Sting Scorpid. And then... Oh, he's gonna die to the dot. And then Indigo. I might be able to kill Indigo. If he's, like, stupid and decides to, like, attack instead of interrupting me. Yeah, there's the interrupt. Okay, let's try. I don't think it mattered what I did. There's pretty much no way to win that game. But it's okay. Probably get a rematch, so let's try this team. Well, he has double beasts. Maybe I go with this team. Hmm. Yeah, let's play this team. This team isn't fantastic versus Anomalous with two beasts. This team actually might be able to beat him, because Fel-Afflicted Skyfin control Anomalous pretty well with that swap, and, like, dotting him beforehand. So the idea here is you obviously open with the Skyfin, one of the strongest pets, the strongest openers. It's arguably even better than Anomalous. And then we have the potential to amplify magic Armageddon later on. Okay. Probably not winning this. Guess I can try my best. So this guy has double Armageddon, which means I don't have to worry about decoy. That's helpful. Let's go for a Felt Immolate. And if I swap him, it brings in the lowest health pet, which will be the Tongue Lasher. Maybe I go for Wild Magic first, since I know he's running Armageddon. Oh my gosh. Okay. He's going to swap me here. So I'll just swap him first. Hopefully he stays in and lets me dot up this mechanical with the elemental dot. Oh my gosh, he reset Time Bomb? That was a big troll. Should not have done that. I'm just going to spam Fell Immolate. Yeah, I figured he'd either swap or just go for Armageddon straight away. So I have a much higher health team than I did last time I fought this comp, so I should be probably just fine. Let's go for a Wild Magic here. What does that do? It brings in the lowest health pet. Well, right now, that is my flyer, which is what I want. I'm gonna bring in the mechanical. That way, if he doesn't swap me, I take weak damage from Time Bomb. And if he does swap me, it hits my flyer, which is what I wanted originally. 1647. Okay, so it does a lot of damage. But let's see here. I am thinking, let's bring in the Spirit Crab because he's going to go for that Frog Kiss, and I don't want... Okay. Let's go for a Surge. Take out that Mechanical Racial. And then he'll probably get scared and press Armageddon on the next round. That's what I think will happen. So I'm going to go for an Amplify Magic here. It's probably going to explode. No? Well, now Surge will kill him. So no Armageddon for you. And yeah. This kind of comp just kind of benefits from queuing at low HP pets, and once you have high HP, it's not very effective. Didn't get to try out this versus Indigo, but a win is a win. He threw really hard going for the Time Bomb when it was about to expire. That did him no favors. Not sure if he would have won still if he didn't do that, but that definitely threw the game. Okay, so this team didn't do so good. Let's try a different team with the Wailing Lasher, see if we can get a win. So double Armageddon, I probably don't want to play the Rose type in. That seems like a bad idea. This team could probably have fun versus him because I have faster pets than his aquatic. So I can swap him first. I don't really have a great way to deal with the Time Bomb, but I could take weak damage on the mechanical. Got a couple decoy breakers if I queue into that MPD again. We got Build Turret and Contagion Strike. What was that team I lost to? Oh yeah, Indigo. 6. Is this going to have a decent chance versus Indigo? Well... we'll see. If we queue into Indigo, I'll try the other Armageddon team. I think he's taking his win and dodging. So I'm not going to worry about him. We got Family Brawler. No Weather Changer that I can see. So Great Sting is going to just destroy him with Toxic Fumes. Let's go for Toxic Fumes first. Ooh, nice crit. He has weak damage to my mechanical. Strong versus my flyer. Maybe I just go for a feed. Let's go for a Contagion Strike and then a feed. Okay. Maybe I go for another one since he healed. Actually, maybe I just save the feed for later. So I want to hit that pet with the magic attacks. I'll take weak damage from all of his attacks on the Fouling Buzzer. So I'll just swap in, and hopefully he doesn't stun me. Looks like he's going for it. Even if he does, I'll just pass. This is fine. We can swap him. It'll bring in that elephant. I don't want to take strong damage, so I'm just going to swap him. And then he'll die to Great Sting on the back line because it's strong damage versus critters. What is he doing here, I wonder? This guy doesn't have much of a chance. Fouling Buzzer kind of hard counters him. $289. We can bring in the Wailing Lasher here. Heal up to full. What's he going for? He doesn't really have anything useful to combine with Howl. How much damage? Maybe Toxic Fumes is more damage. It's about the same, actually. Okay, let's go for a big feed. Yeah. Alright, I'll play for one more. What was the other pet that I was going to try out? Oh, Burnout, yeah. Wasn't sure what build to run with them. I think Bone Bite's better, but I'm going to try Flame Breath. If I queue into Anomalous... It's a little bit of an awkward matchup versus Anomalous, because it's a speed tie, and you're low HP. I feel like on paper you should do well versus Anomalous, because you take weak damage from Toxic Fumes. You have strong damage versus him. But the speed tie is what makes it, like, not feel that great. Plus you're low HP. So we did get Anomalous. Do I have a single decoy breaker on this team? Not a great one. No, I don't really have a decoy breaker, honestly. That MPD is a problem. Let's see what we can do here. Honestly, it's fine. I was going to try to bring the workshop bot, but I took too long. Let's dot up Anomalous. Who's my best chance to 1v1 the MPD at the end? Maybe Burnout. Let's go for the stun. Okay, we win the coin flip. That's huge. And then Flame Breath. Let's just go for takedown in case he stays in. Okay. I wish I went for Flame Breath now. But I didn't expect him to bring the MPD. I thought he'd bring in Blight Breath. Well, I don't have a Weather Changer. What, he ran away? Are you kidding me? That was not... Like, he was probably going to win. I mean, maybe it was a misclick for him to bring in the MPD. I thought he was going to bring in Blight Breath and then clean up with the MPD. That might have been what he meant to do, and he might have clicked the wrong pet. That could be why he ran away. Don't really want to end on Let's see, do I have a decoy breaker on this team? I do have two decoy breakers. I have Acid Rain, and Rot can break decoy. Does this have any business beating Anomalous? Well, not really. Maybe if he misplays. Kind of don't want to end on a forfeit like that, at least that early. So I'll queue one more. One more win. Oh, triple bone serpent. Cringe. Yeah, this is not good. Well, at least Rot Breath takes weak damage from Darkness, so that's nice. Is it worth going for Spike Skin? I feel like it is, because that Bone Barrage isn't going to do a whole lot through it. Do I just go for Acid Rain? Sure. He's gonna change my weather. Oh well. I didn't want to lock myself into Dreadful Breath or pass. So, just play it out, see how it goes. Probably not winning this one, but I can obviously beat this team for a revenge match. It's not very exciting either, so I'll probably just kind of start looking at teams, see what looks good. I don't think any of these teams are going to be great versus Bone Serpent. He changes weather here. Is it worth it? I think Acid Rain is a little more damage than Dreadful Breath. So yeah, let's go for it. Oh yeah, actually, damn. That's 600 damage. Those backline Bone Serpents are kind of taking big damn. I have an idea here. Let's go for the Spirit Crab. Go for Amplify Magic. Bring in Florendo. And let's just see how much damage Armageddon does. It could miss, which would be very sad. But if it doesn't miss, I mean, 377 plus an extra 50% damage. 565. His backline died to pure AoE. Goddamn right, Breath. I love you so much. You're such a great pet. I can't believe this team won. That was hilarious. Damn, I gotta try this comp more. I beat him in like 6 turns. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's nice about this one. Oh, it's 11. But yeah, 11 turns. Game over. Damn. That was funny. I want to try that versus Indigo. Because he takes extra damage from Armageddon. I can't believe... I mean, I thought I maybe had a chance. That's why I didn't give up. I didn't think I was going to absolutely destroy him that fast. Oh man, ding. Alright, that's a good one to end it off on. That was funny. I'm glad Rosqo suggested Armageddon. That's a funny ability. Oh, I wish he'd come back to making videos though. I'd like to see him try that. That seems like that's a funny ability. I wonder if there's other ways to buff up Armageddon that I haven't thought of. There's obviously Righteous Inspiration, but I don't have that pet on this team or on this account, so I can't try that. Damn. And Florendo is he's the hardest. I think he's the hardest hitting Armageddon user. I mean, 357. That's a lot of damage. That was hilarious. All right. Well, if I wanted to like hard counter him, I could just play the Alpine Foxling. So like a team like that would probably do fine versus him. A team like this would probably do really good. Let's see. Counter Bone Serpent. I think I have an anti-Bone Serpent's team. Because Bone Serpent's OP. It's especially difficult to beat. I feel like Alpine Foxling's the best pick. I mean, Visual Porcupet's good, but yeah, I like the Alpine Foxling a little better. Yeah, you don't really want a humanoid. Realistically, the best way is just like Alpine Foxling and a Vengeful Porcupet with like a random third. Those two will pretty much 2v3 Bone Serpents, but yeah, it's kind of a troll team. I'm not going to put too much thought into it because I probably won't see him again after that embarrassing performance by his Bone Serpents. So yeah, I'm going to keep trying out this this funny combo. I didn't get to try it the first time because we were fighting, what was it? Well, 2 TMDs. I had to kind of play off script, but this team has the same idea. You can start with the Fell-Afflicted Skyfin, amplify magic into an Armageddon. It doesn't hit quite as hard, but it's still like 346 attack power, so that could be a lot of damage still. But yeah, someone like that's probably about a Q triple sandstorm, so I'm gonna go take a little break. I'll queue some more later. If you have any more suggestions, let me know. I'm gonna try some of these other teams later on, because these are kind of fun pets. They're these pets are all really low HP, like Burnout and Wailing Lasher, which is risky. I like the Wailing Lasher's moveset. I feel like this is probably the best one, but you can also run Rip and Blood in the Water if you want. I guess you could even run... Nah, you're probably better off running Contagion Strike. It's nice because it's a spammable decoy breaker. Under Toxic Fumes, I believe. I'm pretty sure it breaks decoy, like Puncture Wound. Pretty sure. Oh, that 293 speed's a little awkward, though, because it's like, when am I going to want to be 293 speed? Like... I'd rather be like 305 speed, so I'm faster than Anomalous. You're just barely slower than Anomalous here. That attack power is nice, though. Gets big damage from Toxic Fumes and Feed. But I'll try to put together some more teams with this Wailing Lasher. Again, thank you, Rosqo, for pointing out there's a new version of Battle Pet Battle Stats, was the old one. And the new one's called, again, Battle Pet Battle UI Tweak. So if you're wondering how can I see what percentage health are each of the frontline pets, this is the new add-on that does that. Which is very helpful for like knowing, okay, his magic pet's 36% HP, I need to hit him twice. Or his magic pet's 34%, I can afford to say swap in my faster pet that has a one-shot and hit him and one-shot him below his magic ratio and stuff like that. So yeah, decent games. I'm gonna take a little break, kill some more later, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.